Hi all, welcome back to Carrier Battle Philippine Sea. Scenario 6, is that? Yeah, scenario 6. Sorry, it's been a while. And I had to go and check what part we were on. This is part 46. Yeah, I have again neglected this a little bit. But it's time it got finished, and we're not all far away from the finish. So, yes, we're actually in the last phase of the third last turn. So yeah, not an awful lot to go through, and I could probably whiz a little bit through it, I suppose. Um, Although we did end up, I forgot all about the fact that we've actually got a bit of a state with one of our CVLs got hit, didn't it? And it's in a bit of a bad state, I think. I can't quite remember how bad. Yeah, I'm really just trying to catch up on where we're at. Now, there was 2 or 3 comments from John Brown that I've replied to. One, this was in part 37, so yeah, a few parts. To be honest, I've not got all the parts uploaded yet. I think I've got 41 up to 41, so 42, 43, 44. So there's 4 I've not uploaded yet, as usual. Just wait until I get the chance to watch them myself, and I've been doing other things. I have been busy with other stuff, so so this was back in part 37. Unfortunately, it looks like his timestamp here is misplaced, because he's showing it at the 15-minute mark. Unless it was me. It could well be that it was me that wasn't looking at it right. And he's talking about retirement moves here. I don't really want to get too bogged down with this, especially when I can't look at exactly the point he's talking about, because he must have, the timestamp is wrong. Well, when I click on it, it's not what he's talking about anyway, so I'm pretty sure it's wrong. But it was about retiring forces and crippled forces, and it brings in Rule 19. Now, Rule 19, this was clarified by the designer himself, that although Rule 19 says that it's a optional rule, advanced rule, what is it? Advanced rule. In actual fact, that's not the case of that rule. That rule should be in play at all times. The retirement. Let's have a look at the rule. Yeah, let's get the rule back in place. Let's have a look. I did say I didn't want to get bogged down with that, because I'd rather get this part finished. And I know, you might say, well, you're the one that's the stickler for the rules. I get that. I think these little bits and bobs are really not going to benefit me anymore. I'm a little unclear on how some of these things work regarding crippled ships, hits, some damage, and what happens and whatever. I mean, John's tried to make a couple of comments. So here, a Japanese force will switch the retirement movement in any of the following situation: a level 4 carrier force in which all the carriers have been sunk or crippled. Well, that right away, and we'll get to John's next point, was something that happened, and I want to say, is it this Force F here? Because we had Butai 1, 2, was this Butai 2? No, I don't think that was that one, Grant, was it? Butai 2's away now. It got wiped out. Well, hang on, why is that still there? Yeah, no, I think that is it. I think that's what's left of Butai 2. Yeah, because John, he does the next comment well, you know what, I'll come back to that. Because it's another comment. But these are the situations when they'll follow retirement movement. And then when you, excuse me, so it tells you a force using retirement moves using the mission movement compasses, but moves in the opposite of the diral direction. And I don't know if I've done any of this or not, but these are the conditions when it would become retirement movement and this. So I might not have followed this clearly enough. I mean, if it's a crippled ship, it does this, so it goes the opposite direction. So I think I've been getting a bit of that wrong. I'm not going to bother going back and trying to adjust any of this. We are very, very near the end of the scenario anyway. And what I'm going to do clearly is when I do play this game again, I'm going to find out a little bit more about this. Because I'm not sure John even is sure. However, he has he has mentioned to me, which was quite a bit of a shock, that he actually doesn't own this game. So I was quite surprised at that, because he's been making quite a few comments and putting me straight at times, and I'm like, right, he doesn't even own the game. So he's obviously got a copy of the rule book and whatever. He's been following along or whatever, but the fact that he's not actually played the game himself and he's able to come out with these things is pretty impressive. But anyway, so he says, my take on the retirement move is that the units would move opposite the mission direction, since that both moves at 9 hexes away and satisfies the retirement movement. So it remains that Butai 4 could still move northeast. So Butai 4 is the one that's way up there in the top corner. So he's saying they could move northeast. But he does, however, the 2 crippled ships would be on the map and move northwest. I.e. 1 hex west of Butai 4, since that best satisfies 19.2 and 19.2.1. Yeah, like I say, I think I'm going to get myself a bit bogged down if I try and go through this and work it out exactly what. Not so much what John's adding here. It's good for anybody that's watching along, but me to try and sort it. So yeah, his next comment was, this is from part 39, and this is a former Butai 2 force. Now he does have the rest of it. It was only that one timestamp. I don't know what went wrong. So this timestamped at 57:20 seconds, and it's this one. The former Butai 2 force should move using retirement movement, in this case southwest, since all carriers were sunk or crippled. And that was this one. And then I moved it, it must have been northeast. I must have moved it northeast, and it should have moved southwest, because it was because it's not got any carriers anymore, so it should have moved away. So I'm actually going to move this one back. I can do that. So it must have been there. The problem is, Grant, you might have moved this again, sons. That was back in part 39. So yeah, you know what? There is a chance I might have done that. So maybe I'll just leave that where it is, rather than try and work it out. It's unlikely I'm going to go for this anyway. Well, hang on. Let me move it back. Let me move it back to there. So I think it should have been there. I moved it there. It should have been crippled. It should have been moving away. So it should have went there, I think. Whether it's moved again since then or not as well, I don't know exactly. But I'm not going to go looking into that. So, but that was one of the one of the conditions. Let's say it's the one that I just read first there. A level 4 carrier force in which all the carriers have been sunk or crippled. That would then put it under this retirement, so it moves under the retirement. And what was the other comment? Yeah, the other comment he was making. Well, actually, this was quite a big post, wasn't it? Yeah, it's all about the sub modifiers for oblique. He believes that I've been doing them right. Although, yeah, he also comments down below that I think when I do look at one, I'm looking at it wrong, because I'm not sure that I was doing it right or not. The whole oblique thing. I think the way he's thinking about it, and where's an example there? Here's one here, in which you know, if this moved from here to here, yeah, if this moved from here to here, this is an example in the book, and then if I moved in there, that would be an oblique approach. Is that right? Yeah, but whereas if that was there and that moved to there, I don't think that would be an oblique approach. But I think I was giving the AI the benefit of the doubt there. But I think John believes the same, that shouldn't be classed as that. And yeah, go and look at his comment if you're wanting to know a bit more. But I did reply with, you know what, it'd probably be a good idea to pop a question out there, because the designer does come along maybe not right away, but he will eventually come along and answer any of these things that are left lying. So it might be that it's worthwhile asking that question. So I might get around to that at some point, or maybe the next time I play the game again, just to be sure. So yeah, I think that was some of the things to really talk about just now. So I'm just going to push on and get this done. We're in the last phase. You can see we do have the search segment to go through, though. We've not done that. I think we've been generally leaving it till phase 4. So let's at least get this turn finished. Right, so let's push on then. Because I do have some chits still in the cup, so I do have to be doing that. Right, so that's where we're at. So move all your raids. Don't think he has one. No, we managed. Well, no, we didn't manage to take it out, did we? That was our last result, wasn't it? And then he actually got through and had 2 air points left and managed to do. I've got 1, 2. This is the CVL Cabot. It's got 3 points of damage on it, and of course it's only got a strength hit capacity of 5, and that's why it's got an inoperable flight deck, which must have just been last turn. We weren't able to roll to try and get rid of that. I think we can do it at the end of this phase. I think the first phase in which it happens, you can. So yeah, that was not good actually. That was only, I want to say it was only 2 points that got through, and it caused that damage. So it just shows you that it can happen. I've obviously been very lucky with this game up until that point, and to be honest, I don't feel like it's going to affect my score by an awful lot. I still feel confident we're going to be in the success part of the victory parade, if you like. I might be wrong though. We do have a heck of a lot of aircraft that were that didn't make it, but well, yeah. Right. Anyway, let's get on. So there's no air raids to move, so we can move that down. So we're going to roll for mission movement and then draw some sequence chits. I need to get my. Hang on. Struggling to find the pause button there. Right, I needed to get my dice and dice tray thing. Right, I'll just roll this off camera. So this is the 4th phase. We've rolled a 5. So that will be the movement this turn. And we'll just keep an eye on that retirement movement. I've got it open in the rulebook of that page, because that certainly is. But the one thing you need to remember about that is there's not. At least I don't think there is. Could there be a marker that marks it? Retirement? Or retiring or something? It's nothing there. Hold on. Let me see. Because how do you keep track of that? Oh, hold on. I mean, do you not flip it over to the other side or something? Yeah, because I looked in the back. I looked in the back of that, thinking it was that. No, look, it's on the back of that. Retire. So that should be like that. Now, so level 4 carrier force in which all the carriers have been sunk or crippled. That is the case there. A surface force that has fought a surface action and lost a battleship. Well, I don't know about that. See, I've clearly not followed this. A crippled ship. Well, yeah, we would have had that at the time, and I think that's the one that involved the Butai 4, and that's maybe the first comment that John had made. The one that wasn't timestamped properly. They ships are gone now anyway. They've sunk, haven't they? Yeah. So I don't think we've got anything now that's crippled. We've not got any hits on anything. So we've just got this one, and then the last one's in scenario 8, but we're not playing that. So yeah, and the other 2 Butais that are out there, Butai 1 and Butai 4, they still have carriers. Actually, Butai 4 is only one carrier, so if we did happen to... I think the airstrike we've got going is going for Butai 1, isn't it? And Butai 4's not even spotted just now. Okay, right, well, there you go. That's how you mark it retired, Grant. Okay, so movement is 5. We're going to draw some chits, yeah. And there should be 6 chits in the cup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is indeed. Right, then I'm a wee shuffle. Okay, here we go. I have no idea what we've still got to come yet. Right, first end, November. Yeah, I've not got a clue where any of them are, to be honest. I'm just scouring about there. Right, sometimes worth a look down here and the ones that are set aside just in case it's been removed. No, I'm not seeing it being removed, so it looks like it must be out there. There it is. Up here on its own. So on its own, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 away. Right. I need to check to see if it's going to possibly have an air raid. Is that right? Yeah, some of these things I'm going to struggle to get back to me, and it feels like it's... even if I leave a game for that little a time, I struggle to retain it. I do. Of course, I'm trying to do other games as well, and I was with Tarawa. I've been reading some rules for other games as well, and yeah, there's only so much you can take. Right, so we're going to check. Well, this is 10 hexes away. We're still at the 1610 datum, which is still in here, so nothing for that. There is a -1 for that, though. So with a -1, rolled a 6. I want to say it's a 5 you need, so 6 -1 is 5, so I think that's... what does it tell us? Yeah, result 5 or more, so attack, well, it says attack. So we're going to... It's a level 0, so I'm going to draw a level 1 chit. Let's see what we get. And our commitment went up a little bit as well. Right, so false contact. So that goes back in the cup. And that does not do anything apart from move. So it moves in the 5 direction, which is southeast. There we go. And that's force N done. Right, so moving on. Next chit as... I'm just throwing it on the... Oops, throwing it about a bit. T, force T, tango. Alright, see he's on his own as well. He's in here. Bit closer though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 away. So no modifiers at all. Needs a 5. Rolls an 8. So yet again we draw a level 1 chat because he's just a level 0 force. And we get another false contact. Yeah. We eventually realised when we looked in that there's loads of false contacts. Yeah, I went back to look because I thought, should there be that many? It seems like there's an awful lot there because we've brought a lot out the cup, but yeah, I can't see anything that's telling me only to have so many in the cup. So, right, so force T is just going to move in that direction. Oh, he's going to move on top of our submarine. That's good then. Although I get the feeling our subs have moved. So if I go into the next turn, then I think that's a different state, isn't it? Then I can't say that he's moved. I don't know. I'm not sure about that one actually. Because he's moved on top of us. So next time my subs check comes up, can I not benefit from that fact and get a +1? Or the fact that it has to go into another turn, does that sort of negate that? And I don't know. Well, we'll see what happens. So that was force T, Tango, that's that dealt with. Right, 4 more to go, I think. Right, well, that's a no op. So we can just put that away. 3 more to go now. Force H, Hotel. Right, now he's a level 2 that's spotted. Well, now it's not spotted, it's now located. Yeah, he doesn't have a butai though. So, yeah, he's quite interesting, isn't he? So 1 to 2 CVs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 away. So no modifiers. He needs a 5. There's a load of 2, so he's not going to launch a raid. He's never launched a raid yet. Yeah, because he's not got a butai. So that's the fact. He just moves with mission movement, doesn't he? Because he's not launched the raid. Carrier Force, which has not launched any airstrikes up to that point in the game. Yeah. Yeah. So he wants to move in the 5 direction, which is coming this way as well, southeast. Bring that located marker down there. Right, should be that. Okay, and that's force H done. Right, 2 more to go. Force P, Papa. No, he's down here. Force P, Papa. Right, he's on his own as well. He is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 away. So no modifiers. Needs a 5. Only rolls a 4, so no chance of an air raid. And he's moving in the 5 direction, which is northeast. He moves up there. That's him done. We've got 1 more to go. The last chit out of the cup. Alright, okay, we've obviously not had our movement yet. Okay. Well, we did split things up, so we probably should still be taking advantage of this and maybe moving task group 58.1 up here, because we've got airstrike 4 there. Airstrike 8, is it on its way back? No, it's just taken off. Well, if it's just taken off, it must have came from there. Mind you, it doesn't need to land. It doesn't need to land there on the way back. It can still land there. It's heading towards Butai 1 as well. That's only 2 airstrikes we've got out there. It's 4 and 8. Right, where are 5 and 7 though, Grant? Right, no, actually 5 must have landed. That's not on the map, so I can take that critical fuel off. We do have 7 somewhere. It's an intercept mission. Yeah, he's planning. Oh, right, yeah. He was the one that tried to deal with the air raid. The Japanese air raid. Yeah, so he's going to move and land this turn. And probably going to have to roll. He'll be rolling for the safe return. So we've only got really airstrike 4 that's out there and airstrike 8, but they are going that way. So I think I will again. Now, if you do that though, Grant, it means your intercept mission 7 is going to have to land there. Is that an issue? No, actually it's not. It's better that way, because I might be launching another raid, another airstrike from this. So I'm going to move this 1 forward then. Now, hold on. Yeah, that's the 2 of them, yeah. So I'm going to move that from there to there. Now, did any of these search planes leave from... I left them in the hex. They all left from there because this half of the task group was in there when it launched these search flights. This search flight anyway. And I want to say maybe this search flight down here. Yeah, it looks like it's came from there as well. So that's fine. That's fine. So I'm going to move that to there. Just realising I could move that into there, couldn't I? Search origins 7 and 8 are in there. So that 7 is up there. That's these two guys coming back. And where's 8 then? 8's up there. Oh yeah, he's coming back. I think I'll just leave it where it is. That's fine. Yeah. So I'm going to move that to there though. That half of the task group. So that means that when Airstrike 4 comes back, and also Airstrike 8, he's going to have a little shorter journey coming back. And we might even get the chance to move that one more before they land. Well, we're pretty sure we will, actually. Okay, that's all the chits. That was the last phase. So, yeah, we don't need the dice anymore to mark the thing. Right, we can move on to, oops, careful Grant, default. So we've done all this, none of that to do, so move air missions. Okay, so what we got, well, we've only got 4, 7 and 8. And 4 and 7 are strike missions. So 4 is going to keep going. He's going towards Butai 1. So he moves to there. And we drop his fuel down to 7. And then mission 7. And I said mission 7 is going to land. So he's going to move into there. Moving his fuel to critical 2. So he's also going to move to critical 3 to land. So he's going to be on critical 3 on landing. So that's not too bad. Should hopefully get away with them all. But, well, you never know. The die roll could mess us up about. And then Airstrike 8 is going to head 1. He's heading towards Butai 1. He's not long taken off. He's got 12 fuel, so he's down to 11. Okay. So that was move all air missions and adjust fuel. So now we are going to move into the search, and we've got to do it this time. Well, I don't know if we have to do it, but we've got search points out there, so we will be doing it. But this is obviously the last phase, so well, that would be to launch, initiate air searches, or what is launch something else. Yeah, we do have 2 there, don't we? Shouldn't we just send them out then, Grant? Now that they're going to be launched from this part of the task force in here, which I need to be careful because we're bringing back, and it's saying mission 7. Oh, he's only got 3 aircraft. He was just a cat mission. But I'm going to launch, I could launch this and that, so it just means that I can't land anything on that. Well, in actual fact, while they're there, I can't land anyway, because they're only ones, so I've got the space to do it. So shouldn't I just launch them? Now, that's a point. Do I have space? Do I have... Yeah, I do. Well, maybe I don't. There's an origin marker. There's a radius marker. So hang on. So there's only 8. You can really... Well, that's... I don't know. Did I override that? I think the designer said the intention wasn't to restrict it to 8. There was also comments that were saying, no, you don't need... You can have more. It doesn't... Because these markers don't need to be out there. But then the designer kind of came back and said that maybe you could use it that way. It wasn't sort of like set in stone, was it? So hang on, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I've got six, well, if you've got 6, there should be 2 spaces, Grant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can only see 6, so, well, in actual, yeah, if you've got, there must be a search origin 5 somewhere, Grant, you're just not seeing it. Ah, still in the box. Right, so I do actually have space for 2. So I'm going to launch these then. So there and there we cannot land, and we're going to get these 2 guys. Now, I'm not quite sure. Now they've got to come from here. I'm not quite sure where they're going, but yeah, that's the thing. I mean, do you really need this? Well, I'm going to launch a strike this turn though, so oh, God knows. I don't know. I think I'm going to just go put 1 up towards here, I think. And then 1 up towards there, maybe. Because we've got 1 going up there. Well, you've got 1 going up there as well. Maybe just up to this. Force Oscar there. So we come out of there, that's 1, 2. Now, we're going to mark that as 5. So his origin is 5. So that's going under this pile as well. Oh, that was handy. That was pretty good. Well, you're going to put 6 under there as well. Now I bet they'll not pick them all up. Ah. So 5 and 6 are being launched from there, basically. And that one's going to go up there. So yeah, we're calling that one 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, let's maybe just off camera. So I'm going to send him right up to there. And then, don't know, I'm thinking about this. And this is a battleship here, isn't it? Located. But we've got a couple of flights down here that are going to search this on the way back as well, anyway. So maybe I should just send another one up there, because we've got 2 airstrikes already going up there, haven't we? Yeah, let's do that. So max air radius 6. So just straight up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's going to go on max radius where 7 is. 7. This is 7. He's on his way back. So that's going to go 1, 2 out to there. Okay. So that's launched our 2 search planes. And next step is move air searches. Well, yeah, I think when we launched them, that's the actual initial move. So that's me kind of launched and moved they 2. So we've got to move the rest. And then, obviously, we resolve searches as well. So, yeah, I think I've been doing it where I would make the move and then do the search, wouldn't I? Because if I moved them all, then went back to check for search, I'd get completely lost, I think. So I'll move and then do a search and then go on to the next one. Need my wee diagram out again. So I don't suppose it matters which one we start with. So let's come down here. So this is number 1 actually. So maybe I should be doing it that way. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He might get a shot at 4C, although I don't know. So he's coming from there and he's going 1, 2, 3, 4, and then obviously he'll then turn round about and he's coming back the other way. So that was not going down the spine. That's 1. So he's moved. You've got that around the wrong way, Grant. So he's moved from here to here. Well, he is going to get a shot at 4C then, isn't he? Force A is away there. So he started there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then actually goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So we're going to get a look at Force A. Now coming back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it goes in like that, out, in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, out. Or does it go into there? Maybe I got that wrong. That's just so fiddly, that, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to look at it like that. So I've come that way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then, indeed, I go in, out, in. So we are getting E. And then it would go... Yeah, we're getting E as well. So I'm getting A and E. At least I think so. It's the best I can come up with. So we need the chart. Let's go with that one. Yeah. So we'll do A first. I can take that green cube away. Right. Well. Right. How far is A away from the origin, isn't it? So the origin is here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, wait now. 1, 2, 3, 9. Yeah, so it's 9 away. There's no submarine shadow in it or anything like that. So its range is 9 hexes, so it's kind of -1. No shadow in. There's not 2 searching units, it's just 1. And none of this applies. Yeah, we're close to the dust turn, but not quite. So we're getting a -1. So this is for Force A. A bit of a thumpy one, but I just have to take them. I'm not going to re-roll it because it goes like that. So 6 - 1, 5. So it is going to be a L result, which is located. Right, but this is a 0 force grant. So how is it we... Yeah, it's been a while since we've done this as well. Can we have a rule reference? Maybe 8.13. Sounds good. Let's go back to rule 8.13. Right, at the moment a force becomes detected in any 3 ways. If it's spotted or located, it receives an S or L mark respectively. And then for any detection result, if the force is level 0, draw a level 1 chart. If the result is false contact, then the force is removed, otherwise it is now a detected level 1 force. Right, so yeah, for Force A, we're going to draw a level 1 force. And this time we get a false contact, it gets removed this time. So here we go. It is indeed a false contact. So that gets removed from the game. That gets put back into the pool. So we've eventually found out that Force A was a nothing. So then Force E. Now he is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's only 7 away. I think there's no modifiers for that. He's not being shadowed or anything like that. So no modifiers. That's a 4. It's a partial, isn't it? Is it not there? Yeah, it's a question marky one. So that would be the approximate sign. However, he is also just a level 0 force. So we're going to draw a chit out the level 1 cup. And see what we get. Again, a false contact. So that gets removed. And that goes back in the pool. So that was that. So we never found nothing there. I cleared it up. Just as well, we never sent another plane searching down here. Although we do have this Force L, which is clearly a battleship, which is worthwhile. But Right, okay, so that was that guy done. So then this guy's probably going to get a shot at force P. So he moves 1, 2, 3, 4 out to his max radius marker and turns around. So he is coming down the spine. Surely that's just force P and we can... Oh dear, oh dear. I've had an accident. Hang on. I knocked some of these counters. I think this is okay. I just hope these are in the right bit. I think it's right. Oh. Yeah, oh, you know what, I'll probably not make any odds anyway. Yeah, things are a bit tight, keeping on top of everything here. Yeah, I was trying to look at this, but surely, I don't even need to look at this to find out. Force P is surely going to get looked at here. So that was the other one coming from there, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's clearly in. This one's not. So it's just force P that we're looking at here. So what is he? He is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 away. Because that's origin 4, which is going back to that. Yeah, so he's 8 away, so I think that is the -1, is it? Yeah, -1 for that. Again, nothing else applies. So -1. No, he's only rolled a 2. So no joy there at all. So we don't even get to look at that one. Right, that's these two search planes done the thing. So next, we'll just work our way around clockwise and so we got this guy going out, this guy coming back. Well, this guy coming back, it's not going to get anything, is he? He's on the spine, so he's coming back. No. He will actually, he gets 1, 2, he gets 1, 2, 3 out to there, and then back in and there, and there's nothing in there. That located marker is in there, but the other guy, I'll get a shot at him. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He just moves back to there, and there's nothing for him to search. Right, but this guy should have stuff, shouldn't he? So he is going up the spine. So let's mark his cube there. We'll mark that there. So 1, 2, 3. So his max radius 2, and then he turns round. Right, so what's he all getting there then? He must be getting a bunch, surely. So this is spine going out the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so he gets 5 hexes along. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're getting N, we're getting this bootie, and then it comes out the other way as well. There's nothing there. So hang on though, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it comes in 1, 2, 3, and then it goes along. Yeah, so it's getting K as well. Yeah, so we're getting H, we're getting K, we're getting the bootie, and we're getting N. Yeah, we're getting 4 here. Okay, so let's start top left, left to right, top to bottom. So N, bootie, H, and then K. So N is now, this is our origin here, so it's a wee bit further away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he's N's 10 away, and not being shadowed or anything like that. 10 away is going to be, so he's going to get a -2 to this. This is so far away. And rolls a pitiful 1. Right, I'm just going to keep the camera there and look at the next one. The next one's bootie. Oh, the sub's got a pin marker on it. Well, actually, he's not being shadowed by the sub. It's pinned. Yeah, he must have failed at the thing. So, yeah, so there's no shadow in. He is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's 10 away as well. Hang on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, he's Butai 1 is 10 away as well, and that's because the other task group moved, I think, and it brought it. That's why he moved away. I'm saying it's Butai 1. It's not Butai 1, it's Butai 3. Anyway, it's 10 away. It's not located at all, so we could kind of do with this one. Well, yeah, I don't know. It's coming to the end of the game. We're not going to have many more strikes to go and put out there. So, yeah, well, -2. And nothing else. The sub is not doing anything. Hey, 10. Well, that's so... No, he's a Butai, so it does... Oh, no, I'll tell you what. He's a Butai, but he... Ooh. That's going to level him up. Because he's Butai 3. That's that one there. That's this guy here. So he's going to level up. In fact, I'm going to bring that down because that's going to happen. So he is going to be... it was a 10 -2, so 8. So we're going to get an S chip plus 1. So I'm going to mark that spotted. Yeah. And... yeah, well, we're going to... Again, been a while since we've done all this. If the force is level 0, I'm looking for the wrong... I think it's maybe further on here. No. Yeah, it's here. This is the bit I was looking for, I think. So if you obtain that result, if the force is level 0, well, it's not. If you obtain a chip 1 result against a level 1 or higher force, there we go. Use the intelligence tables to promote the force to the next higher intelligence level. If this causes a non-carrier force to become a carrier force, well, it's 1 to 2 CVs. Yeah, and this is going to happen because this is there's no threshold issues with this because this not threshold. What am I talking? Commitment issues because this has got a commitment level of 3, so that's already been added and taken care of, isn't it? So yeah, we want to move that from a level 2 to a level 3. Whatever. Does it give me an idea of what tables I'm looking for? No. 7.3. Yeah. Well. Here we go. So, level 2 to level 3 carrier force table. That's the one. Here we are. This one. And then this is the guy that we've got. So, I roll dice on this or no? No, I don't think I'm... Yeah, I do. So, we've got 1 to 2 CVs. Level 2. It's that one there, isn't it? It's the first one. 1 to 2 CVs. 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 plus. Yeah, so it's this one here. And then what we need to know is it's known air strength or if it's unknown. Right, right, hang on. Right, okay, so this one's been a while, but I'm not right in saying known air strength is just the total of all these. 2, 3, that's 5. That's 5, that's 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. Well, hang on here. If it's... No, you better be sure about this. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done this, to be honest, so I need to know what known air strength is. I think that's what it is. I'm sure I can find that easily in the book, you would think. Right, eventually I found something that looks like this is what I need. So level 2 carrier force progress to level 3 using the level 2 to level 3 carrier forces table, car 3 front. This table is divided into 4 major sections according to which level 2 chip. Right, we've got the section. Each of these sections are further divided into several rows according to the force's current known air strength, 9.24. So I think I need to look there. Select the correct row, roll the die. Right, so hang on then, 9.24. Sorry, I should be pausing that, but 9.24, there we are. Yeah, because I want to jump back to that bit. Known air strength to compute this total. Add all air points anywhere on the Butai display. Well, I was right. Coding the worst box and all boxes of the turnaround track. The known air strength is an input to both the air raid. Yeah, so it's 17. Yeah, if the force has permanent hits. Well, no, it doesn't. So it's 17. It is 17. So... yeah, this is the actual one that we're doing, isn't it? This is the actual chit that we've got, 1 to 2. So that in this example, forces currently it has unknown air strength, so that you look at the 67 bit. But we've got an air strength of 17, right? So I can come back to this, and basically we're rolling on the 11 plus. So we got a 1 to 2, it's that, 3 to 7, or an 8 to 10, it's that, right? Okay, so let's roll. Yeah, no, it's no modifiers, nothing to that, so here we go. Oh, I've rolled a 1, so it is going to be the weakest of the bunch. So yeah, so it was level 2, 1 to 2, that one there. 11 plus known air strength. We rolled a 1, so it's a 1/1. Yeah, so that's the level 3 chat that we want, Grant. We want a 1 and a 1. And that's that one there, isn't it? Let me say that's maybe the one that... no, it wasn't. Yeah, 1 CV, 1 CVL. That's right, so that can go back in my stash of level 2s. We now have a level 3. Now, it was commitment level of 3, and that is still 3, so that's fine. I don't think anything else more happens there, does it? We just have a wee bit more knowledge of what it is. We know it's a 1 CV and a 1 CVL. And if we level that up again, we'll just basically draw these ships. Where am I wanting to put this? Intel level, yeah, in there. Okay, good stuff. And what was that? That's Butai 3. Yeah, so I've marked him spotted. That's fine. Yeah, that's all we're doing there. Okay. Right, back to the rest of the search. So we've done that. We got nothing out of that. That one we've spotted, and now we've leveled it up. So again, this is Force H, the level 2 as well. So he's in on things here as well. So we need to check. He's a wee bit closer as well, which is kind of good. So, oh yeah, this is the one that's not launched an air raid. So this has probably got an unknown air strength if it comes to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is 8 away. So, and no other modifiers there. Oh, he is getting a -1 then. So -1 with this one. Sorry, glare, I know. Okay. Move it a little bit. Right, hang on, give me a sec. Right, so -1 with us. Nothing else. Here we go. Oh, it's a big 10 as well. Good. So a 9, so that is an S chip +1. So we're getting the same situation here. Yeah, I'm just going to be doing the same thing as what we've just done. Well, first of all, he was located, so he's now spotted. That's this one here. He's spotted. And we're going to level him up from this chit to something else. He's the same, so that's quite handy. But he's not launched any raids, so we've got an unknown air strength. So we're using that column there, or that row, sorry, to see what's what. It is a 1 to 2 CVs. So yeah, same thing. So I'm going to roll the 6. So that might be higher up. Well, it's that one there. So it's 0/2. Maybe zoom in there a little bit. Unknown 0/2, which means, does that mean, is it just 2 CVs? Does it not tell you there? No. I think it'll tell us in this bit here, won't it? Yeah, for example, 4/2 equates to 4 CVs plus 2 CVLs. So we had 0/2. Oh, right, so it's just CVLs, isn't it? Which, to be honest, is probably right, because we've not got any CVs left, have we? When it comes to if he gets to level 4. Yeah, actually, this looks like the exact result, isn't it? This one here. Because what have they done? They went from this. It has unknown air strength, which is we got. What did it roll? Rolled a 5, we rolled a 6. Yeah, it's exactly the same. So read in from the selected row. Result is 0/2, 0 CVs and 2 CVLs. So that's the chip we want. So we want just one that says 2 CVLs. And it's there. And it's that one that was there. So we put the... Oh, that's going to drop our commitment then as well. Look, because that was a 3. And we're reducing that by 1 to a 2 now. Because we've found out now that it's only 2 CVLs. It's slightly less. So again, this still doesn't have a boot tag because it's not launched a raid. So he just goes back on there. And while I'm up there, I'm just going to drop our commitment by 1 down to 18. I think that's right, because it was 3 on the level 2 chat, now it's 2 on the level 3 chat, so I'm pretty sure that's how that works. It maybe wasn't so clear, but it was like, I want to say when we were dealing with that before, but it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Unless it was clear, maybe I'm just talking rubbish right now, which is possible as well. Okay, that's that guy done, but we've still got Force K here to deal with. He's just a destroyer force, is located. I can take that away actually. And how close is he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's only 7 away, so I think that's no modifiers to this one, isn't it? Yeah, no modifiers to this. So there we go. Rubbish. So I rolled a 1 there, did not find anything. Well, to be honest, that doesn't matter. It's not that we were going to find anything new in there, were we? And we wanted the S result to keep it spotted, but it's located anyway, so that's alright. Right, okay. Well, I'm stretching this to an hour and I'm not even going to get through this turn, am I? Yeah, I suppose the search part does take up a bit of time, doesn't it? Well, for me it does. Right, these guys are coming back. So I want to say that this will get checked, but where's it going? From where we start, I'm pretty sure that's going to get checked. We go 3 hexes along, and then we come in. So from where 1, 2, 3, and yes, Oscar's going to get checked. That's going to be the only one. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's awkward. They 2 are coming back. This guy's going out. We've already moved that one. Going out. Right, so we're going to check that level 1. That's going to be the only one for him. And he's coming back to there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away. 5. Yeah, it's only if it's 1 to 3 hexes you get a plus modifier to it. So no modifiers, no. Oh no, that was 2. There's 2 planes. So 2 searching units. We're going to get a +1 to this. Good. +1 to this. There we go. And roll a 10. We don't need the +1. So we'll get an 11. Yeah, we're going to know more about this as well, because that is an S chip +1. So Although this could... No, it's a large force. I'm not sure. Well, first of all, if it is still going to be here, I think there's a possibility this might come off though. If it turns into a carrier. So it's spotted. It is spotted. I can take that off, and we've got a large level 1. So, oh yeah, there's something. This air strength modifier. No air strength modifier. Right, hang on. I'll just bring us down and we'll look at the rule book here. Right, so level 1 to level 2. Whenever a level 1 force progresses to level 2, which is what's going to happen here, the level 2 chit is determined using using the level 1 to level 2 intelligence table, card 3 front. Right, I've got that out here. On this table, there is one column for each possible level 1 chit. Yeah, we've got a large cross-reference with a die roll. There are die roll modifiers for known air strength. These apply only in scenario 5. They apply only if the strength is known. Yeah. See, this doesn't have an air strength anyway because it's a large force. I think this is one that we missed way back, didn't we? The very first time we'd done it, I remember we missed this. Because it was a L1 carrier and it launched a raid or something, hadn't it? Something like that. So it had a known air strength. Well, this doesn't, so I don't think this is really an issue. This is a large force, so this is what we've got. So we're looking here, level 1 large. We're going to roll the dice, and yeah, what happens if this turns into carriers here? Then it might mean that this just gets removed because it's going to check commitment, isn't it? Let's roll the dice first, anyway. There's no modifiers as such. Well, they would be modifiers, but we've not got a known air strength, so there we go. Right, I've only rolled a thumpy 2. So that's probably not going to be... That's probably going to be alright, I think. Oh, it might even be a false con. No, it's not, because it's a large one. On a 2, we're going to have a medium surface. So from level 1 to level 2, we're going to get this. That's right. Now that doesn't adjust commitment or anything like that. That's fine. Well, actually, that means now it's a surface fleet and it's never going to be a carrier, isn't it? Anyway, so this goes away. I'm pretty sure this gets removed. I think this is one of the ones that we were in. Actually, somebody asked a question about that recently. I'm sure the designer actually confirmed that it got removed. That might have been something different though. Possibly. Okay, that's fine. So he's been upgraded as well, which is good. So that's Force Oscar out there. Right, and then we've just got one more, I think, Grant. Search plane. And this guy here, but he's going to have a lot to do as well, I think. So looks like it might be simple enough. Although Butai 4 out there, I don't know. So he's gone from there. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's up to max radius 3 marker. That's where he's. And then he turns around. So on the spine, just looking at my little sheet here. So he went from there to there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's getting everything here. 1, 2. Yeah, he's getting that. He's getting that. And he's getting Force T Tango. Not this guy here. I don't think. 1, 2. Actually, he's only just missing that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he is missing it. Right, so we're getting all 3 of them. So again, I'll go left to right, top to bottom. So we'll go Butai 1, Butai 4, and then Force Tango. I can take that away. Take that out there. Yeah, I'm going to probably have to cut this video and not even get to US operations. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying we're just a couple of parts away from finishing this. I reckon there's a half a dozen parts left or so. Because I'm going to have another 2 searches to do in the next 2 turns. Whether it matters in the last turn or not, I don't know. And then, of course, I remember recently reading in the rules that if you've still got air strikes out there, you carry on. You've got to finish them to find out what happens. Although you can skip a lot of steps, can't you? Right. I'll just keep here. I can just say what the range is. So Butai 1 is quite far away. Actually, is this from? No, it can't be. Max radius 3. Alright, yeah, that's from this. Ooh, have I been... No, this was launched from a different hex. So it's from the origin marker. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, what I'm saying here is, I suppose I should show you this. The previous searches origins have all come from where the task force, the main part of the task force is with the battle line in here. Right? Task force 58 point. Well, I've just left it as task force 58. It's 58.3, 58.4 and the battle line. However, this one is actually one of the ones that are in here. Have I blundered with that? I don't think so. Anyway, it's one of the ones that started from here. So that's where I counted to check the range, I'm pretty sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's kind of one short of where we were looking before. So that's 10 for Butai 1, which is... Yeah, if it was 10 plus. So it's getting a -2. There's no submarines, no more than one aircraft. So yeah, it's a -2. We want this. Yeah, that's wrong, because we wanted that. Damn. We really wanted that. You know, we weren't looking for a +1, but he's approximately sighted already. We could have done it just being located or ideally spotted. Not going to happen, because both our airstrikes are heading towards that. And I get the feeling now airstrike 8 might have to change its target, because when we draw Butai 1 shit out of the cup again, it's then going to not be spotted. So, right, Butai 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10 away as well. So same, -2. It's not spotted. That's better. So 6 is going to be spotted for him. So that's good. We know what he contains anyway. Oops. Oh, dropping chips on the floor. So spotted for him. So that's quite good. At least we've got another target. Although he has a CV in him and a cruiser force. So that's good. And then finally, Force T Tango is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's only 7 away. So no modifiers for that, is there? No. He's got he's on top of a sub, but it wasn't shadowing him anyway. Oops. So no modifiers. And he's a level 0. We could at least do seeing what it was. Right, so we're not going to look at him either. Right. Well, that's everybody. That's all our searches done. So, yeah, like I say, that stretched to over an hour now. So we've resolved our search. Adjust commitment. Well, we did check commitment. In fact, yeah, it dropped once, didn't it? One of the forces upgraded and it kept it the same, and then the other one dropped it by 1. So we've done all that. So, yeah, I better wait to come back to this, because I think I want to launch another airstrike. Not sure what it's going to be, and it's going to stretch the video. It's a bit of a shame, because I know we're in the last phase, and we've none of this to do. So, can't you just press on then, Grant? No, I don't think I will, because we've got. I've also got the land that intercept mission. Yeah, I'll just leave it. It's fine. I'll come back and. Yeah, I think I said recently I've given up. I think when you start doing these videos, you'd like them to sort of say, right, this is turn one, and it creates part one, and then this is turn two, and it creates part two, and yeah, I never get it working that way for me. Sometimes you start off that way, and eventually it all goes to pot, especially when I go on a bit and whatever. Okay, so I'm determined to get back and get this. But I suppose next, remember, we are moving on to the second last turn shortly. Yeah, and then, yeah. So, but there's still a bit to do. There is still a wee bit more than I was thinking. When I came across here, I thought, yeah, we've only got 2 turns left because we're almost at the end of this turn. But you've seen that took an hour, that. Yeah, we'll speed it up a bit, Grant. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm hopefully going to be doing a bit of this. I have Mosby's Raiders. I got that set up, been playing a little bit of that, trying to work it out. It's a reasonably simple game, but it's got one bit of it activating all the units is kind of fiddly and not maybe crystal clear in the rules, and I've had to, and the video footage out there probably doesn't help. Some of it actually does help. There's one of the guys that does it. It's an old video, I think. And I think he's switched on to do it. But the most recent video footage, I think the guy's getting it all wrong regarding the activating. Anyway, I've been fiddling about that. And then, yeah, at first I thought, And then I thought, oh yeah, this is quite interesting. And then I started seeing it. I'm not too sure about it, but it looks like it could be a reasonably quick game. Well, by this kind of standard, it's not quite as complex a game. I think you could actually get destroyed in it quite quickly as well. So yeah, I'd like to do a little playthrough of it. I did get Red vs. Reverse, which was the other game I was going to get. I got that for my birthday. I haven't opened it up, haven't looked at that yet. But it's not so complex either. And placed an order for my Christmas game. I made the decision to go for Skies. I don't know if it's Skies Over Britain or Skies Above Britain. Went for that in the end, and yeah, it was between that or a Point Blank. Difference in price was quite a bit. I got a slightly better deal on the Skies Over Britain. The place I got it for had a bit of discount on it and that, and I thought, yeah, okay. But I'm hoping it's my cup of tea, because yeah, the RAF game previously maybe didn't do it all for me. This looks weird, this game though. But then it's the same guy that done Atlantic Chase, isn't it? Which is kind of a weird game as well. I should probably do a playthrough of that as well at some point. Atlantic Chase. That's quite a cool game. Oh, right, and what I've been thinking about is I'm wanting to play a game that's a 2-player game. In fact, can be a 3-player game, I want to say. And it's just it's way out of my comfort zone when we try and do that. But I really want to do it. I really want to try it. And it's going to be a big sort of long, well, if I stick with it, it's going to be a long stretch getting through it. And the game is Unconditional Surrender. And yeah, I've just been thinking about that game recently and watched a little more, a bit of video footage going back that I'd watched before, and I played it a little bit, but I've got to just play it myself, both sides and whatever. And that's horrible. I don't like that, but it's such a good looking game. It's a bit like, well, it's not like, but it's a bit like Empire of the Sun. It looks like such a really good 2-player game, Empire of the Sun, but I struggled with it, even though it's got an AI built in. It's not complete enough an AI for me. But these are such good games, and you guys out there that can play these games two-handed, I'm just so jealous of the fact that you can do that. And I'm thinking, well, just try and do it, Grant, try and do it. And the fact that if I'm going to try and record that, it might help, it might get me through it. Obviously, I'm going to have to make decisions. it's meant unconditional surrender is meant to be reasonably well solitareable. Is that a word? Anyway, you know what I mean. Um, However, watching back the footage, you do have to make decisions about when you commit some air support, when you use, support certain. You get certain support markers to use. I'm gonna have to decide, and you're meant to do these secretly if you're playing your opponent. I think I'm meant to decide. Right, I'm going to play this, and and then you show your hand and say what you're going to play. So that's not going to be nice for me, but it's just such a good game. So and part of the other reason I want to set it up for, because I actually went and bought the mounted map for it. I'd forgot all about that because I was like looking at it, watching back the playthroughs, and they had it under Plexi, and I thought, did I get a newer version of it? Because I thought I had the mounted map, but I remember it was an additional purchase. They brought out a mounted map for it, and it's the other thing is I think it's a double map, isn't it? It's huge. So if it had been going under Plexi, I might have sort of shunned away and thought, oh, because if it's a double map under Plexi, it's kind of awkward to like do. But the fact it's not that, I can maybe have it hanging off the table a little bit because it's if it's mounted and things. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna maybe try that someday soon. But I dare say that'll be one that will get set up possibly on this back table once this is done, maybe, and then it'll probably be there for a while, I think. But anyway, yeah, these games, I need to be getting a wee shot of these games because they look good, look really good, and I'm missing out because they're 2-player games, and I'm just sort of saying, well, it's a 2-player game, you can't play it. But why did you buy it then, Grant? That's the question. Right, I better get away for now. Be back with the next part shortly. Cheers.